What's up, guys? Game data has been updated for the beginning of Legends Fest Part 2. So all the character data is in. We should be getting some new equipment. We'll be getting, of course, the new banners. Bonanza should be coming out today as well, I believe. Let's jump right in. I already did go over the kits for both Daima Goku and the Super Saiyan 2 to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But we do still need to check out their stats. So first, we'll start with Damagoku. Keep in mind, this guy had 320% damage inflicted. So my thoughts are he's probably going to be a little lower stat-wise. If they're trying to balance him, of course. Remember, we do have to take off like 8,000 to all stats to factor in title boost and arts boost. Let's check it out. Okay. Around 260, 262 strike attack. That's pretty good. Very low blast attack. Sitting around 240. Yeah, he's very skewed. Defenses are looking pretty good at 193 or 183 strike defense and then 180 blast defense. He does have very low HP though. Kind of reminds me of like the Namek Goku. Let me check real quick. Because I think 2.4 is actually pretty damn low for... Where is he? There he is. Now this guy was at 2.3. I mean, we can just compare him to like... Who's a recent LF that we have gotten? This guy? 2.4. Okay, I guess it's not horrible, but still looks a little low. I could just be wrong, but you know. What else? Okay, so he holds a strike card with 20% to strike damage inflicted for 2 counts, and then damage on a second one. Two strikes, by the way. Everything's the same. Here, we already went all over this. Yeah, I mean, like I said, he looks good. So I think the distinction between the types of character that this Daimagoku is and the Super Saiyan 2 to Super Saiyan 3, they are both melee types, but I feel like this guy is gonna help the team overall as like the glue. Not kind of similar to Super 7 or not Super 17, MVP 17 for Universe Reps last year. But he's doing a lot besides just damage. He's locking in with this blue card. Well, I guess that pertains to damage. He's nullifying endurance on the green card after the second time. I'm pretty sure he supports, right? It's been a while. It's been an entire day since I read his kit. He's very slippery with the vanishing gauge. He's able to nullify AoEs. And oh yeah, he also has the rush deterrent because he removes buffs and he gains endurance, similar to LF Jiren and Blue Beast Gohan. And because he removes buffs, even if he's not on the battlefield, even units like Synchro Gauge Vegito are not going to be able to rush this guy scot-free. So he's going to be helping the Diamond team a lot in this regard. Now in terms of the Super Saiyan 3 or Super Saiyan 2 to 3 Goku, I feel like he is the more damage dealing type. He does have lower damage inflicted, but a lot of what he's doing is related to damage, not just like rush deterring and whatever. Like, see, he's disrupting. He nullifies endurance on main when he transforms. What else? He does kind of remind me of the Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3, the green one from the Hirudegarn movie, in that he's a very easy unit to ramp up. Because remember, this guy has a key charging unique gauge, very similar to Ultra Kaioken, very similar to post transformation Red Beast Gohan, to the Namek Goku number 2, the Super Saiyan 1. But yeah, let's check out his stats. He does have higher HP. And just as I thought, he does have a more balanced offenses. 273 and 260. Oh, sorry. So that's a 267 strike attack and 252 blast attack. And then 183 strike defense and 180 blast defense. The defenses are very similar to Daimagoku, at least pre-transformation. Yeah, so as I thought, Super Saiyan 3 or the Super Saiyan 2 Goku has a higher like his main offense is higher, only by 3,000, but still. He is gonna have transformation stats. Like, check if he has anything else. He holds these cards. He has a lot of subcount manipulation. This is his initial green card pre-transformation is a stop time, but post-transformation, I'm pretty sure it's a melee green card. Let's check his after transformation stats. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking at. 288 strike attack and 270. What is that? 274 blast attack, and then 191 strike defense and 188 blast defense. Very good stats, obviously, because he's a transformation character. Unfortunately, it does look like he's gonna work very, very well with Majin Vegeta in terms of color types. But I mean, oh, what can we do? Yep, he does have a melee green card. Bunch of ways to nullify endurance. Just keep in mind he does not nullify endurance on his blue card. He gets it through like switching in. It's very similar to Mai, except at least he's not time gated, or at least he's not team gated. Now this guy reminds me of the red Gotenks in that they both have buffs specific to the first 100 counts, but in Gotenks' terms, it's the 100 counts since battle start, and this guy it's 100 counts since transforming. Both can work in their own way. This guy, he has a lot of after he transforms, he is able to get 2 times card draw speed. Yeah, because he gets base card draw speed in his initial kit and then card draw speed again in his transformation kit. So yeah, these guys look very good. If probably top 5 on paper. I'm curious how it's gonna shift the meta. I really hope that Majin Vegeta doesn't make a resurgence. He should be off a feature boost, because PvP is resetting today, thank God. But yeah, we'll see. Let's take a look at Videl now. She is a blue melee type, and I did see the Twitter post where she has to have allied girl members, which is why. The only other viable girl unit is the Red Mai and maybe Green Videl from the Broly movie. But other than that, like, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, wow. Damn, that is low stats. What's that? 249 strike attack? And 230 blasted? Oh, boy. 174 strike defense and 173 blast defense. Yeah. 1 tag. I guess 2 girls in Buu Saga. She ain't... It does seem like she has endurance though. But yeah, those stats are really low. She's a melee type too, not even support or anything. Well. Oh, she restores Vanishing Gauge on strike cards by 10%. On hit, of course. Blue card is a melee blue card. Deals massive impact damage, and on activation 30% blue card damage, and then minus 20% HP restoration for 15 counts. Flanks all enemies with attribute downgrade, minus 50% of key recovery for 10 counts. This could be a very annoying blue card, and it does have blast armor. Stop time green card, draw strike card next, restores on key by 40, 25% strike damage inflicted for 10 counts, and nullifies destroyed card effects to self for 10 counts, and seals enemies green cards for 5 counts. Nothing really special. This is actually really basic for 2020 end of 2024 terms. No HP, no cover null here. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully she gets endurance or cover null somewhere else in her kit. Videl Rush deals massive impact damage, 30% ult damage for 3 counts, and on hit restores on key by 50, reduces Dragon Balls by 1 to enemy, and then plus 15% damage received for 30 counts, and blast armor. Okay. Very basic again. No endurance nullification. So let's see if she gives endurance nullification on her main. No. No cover null either. Destroys one of your own cards and draws the ultimate card Videl Rush. That's good, so it just automatically goes into your hand when you need it. Stores on HP by 20% and key by 30, and then type neutral 10 counts and cancels own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Yeah, that's a very basic main ability. Z ability 4, 35% to Buu Saga girls or Gohan based strike and blast attack, and 80% to Buu Saga based strike defense. Gohan, okay, Sure thing. Uh-huh. Whatever. Mesmerizing mites. Let's see. 110% damage inflicted, 70% reduced damage received, 40% key recovery, and card draw speed. That's an alright stat spread. No cost reduction anywhere. Fallen effects occur if there is a tagged girl's battle member other than this character in the party. 20% damage inflicted. Gets endurance. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, sure. And then 20% damage inflicted by ally girls. Like, once again, why is there a limitation? And it's girls at that. I mean, we can just take a look at Hold on, one sec. Where is it? I mean, we can just take a look at the girls tag. It's non-existent. You got this character. You got Red Mai. You got Green Videl. You got Dragon Ball Bulma. Free-to-play 18, Bulla, Vegeta, Pan, Trunks, and Giru. Like, you're not using any of these characters in high-rank PvP. So, the fact that her endurance is limited to her having a girls member and additional damage and support is... No, that's not good character design. Following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Draws one new card, restores on key by 30, 90% damage inflicted, and applies buff effect, nullify attribute downgrade up to 1 time to self. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 30 to blast arts card for 5 counts. That could be annoying. This nullify attribute downgrade up to 1 time. That's every time she switches in. I guess that could be useful in certain scenarios, but I mean, with these stats, she isn't really tanking anything. Applies the following effects to self every time this character uses strike cards. 1 time. Draws a strike card next, and minus 20% sustained damage cut. Right, there's the cover null. Only for 5 counts, though. The 1% sparking, sure. Activation counts reset after character switch or when this character uses a special arts cost. That's new. That's new. We've never seen that. So some activation count resetting after they use a special arts. That could be interesting. Kind of cool. Applies the following effects to self upon landing a tackle or quick attack hit. 10% to damage inflicted for 30 timer counts, and then restores vanishing gauge by 100% 1 time, but it resets on character switch. That could be interesting. But the issue here is, like, quick attack, you're rarely landing it. Because a smart player, they're gonna see a quick attack or whatever and either counter it or like match it or go for a strike guard. And so you're forced to vanish. A cool mechanic, but like I don't see how useful it could be. It could be, but who knows. Applies the following effects to allies when this character switches standby, restores HP by 5% and restores task girls HP by 5%, and then 10% to blue card damage for 10 counts. Sure, there's a little bit of healing there. She does have a strike cover change that is comboable with her blue card. Following effects occur every time when hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character is on the battlefield. Restores HP by 3%, 10% to crit rate up to 30%, 15% damage inflicted by allies for 15 counts, and then reduces enemy ki by 21 time. Following effects also occur if own remaining health is 50% or below. Restores on HP by 50% and ki by 50. Shortens allies sub count by 2 and shortens allies character Gohan or tag girls sub count by 3. Destroys all your enemy cards and cancels enemies buff effects. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 30 to blast card cost for 10 counts. Sounds good, that healing bit there, but like again, her defenses are kind of low, so she's not really gonna be tanking anything. And then most heavy hitting units like Vegito Blue, her main issue now, and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku are going to be powerful enough to just not care about that healing. It's a good mechanic, don't get me wrong, but I mean with her stats, it's not really going to do much. What else? Applies the following effects to allies when this character is defeated. Restore HP by 10%, 50% to ki recovery for 50 counts, cannot be cancelled. Also applies the following effects to allies based on the number of times strike arts cards were used by this character. 5 or more times, increases Dragon Balls by 2, and 10 or more times, 30% to damage inflicted for 50 counts. I don't know, that could be good, but like realistically, she only has 5 counts to cover null when she switches in, and then another 5 if you use a green card with her. So like, how often are you gonna be getting this when you could be? This is Boo Saga, so why would you be comboing with her if you could be comboing with someone like the Super Saiyan 2 to Super Saiyan 3 Goku, or Majin Vegeta? Why? So like, you're not really comboing with her, and so that essentially makes this last part of her second unique ability pretty much worthless. Yeah, she doesn't look great, in my opinion. Just low stats, very poor kit that most of what she's doing is tied to her having girls allies. I don't know, seems weird. Let's check Tamagami 3. He is a purple defense type. Let's check his stats. Hopefully he has some high stats compared to Patel. Good HP. 251 strike attack, 236 blast attack, so very skewed. He is more strike based, of course, to go with the Daima Goku. Very good defenses though. 183 and 185 to strike and blast defense respectively. That's good. Holds 2 strike cards. He's on Daima and Weapon Wielder. I was kind of hoping he would be on androids, but I mean, that was just speculation. Whoa. Have we seen this before? Strike seals special move arts. Seals the enemy special move arts on hit for 5 counts. That could be useful. And he does have blast armor, so that's cool. Regular blast attack. Rising hammer. Deals massive impact damage. Applies the following itself upon activation. This is a melee. 30% to special move damage inflicted for 3 counts. Destroys all cards and randomly draws 4 new ones. Applies attribute upgrade. Shortens sub count by 5 for 15 counts. Cannot be stacked. The following effects occur on hit. Null type neutral for 15 counts. And then inflicts enemies with force switch. Okay. Blast armor. So this part right here. Oh, it kind of reminds me of grade 8 Vegeta. Because if you land. Or Red Pan. If you land their blue cards, they shorten their sub count by 5. Type neutral could be useful just for after using the blue card, and force switching could be useful as well. Green card randomly destroys 3 of your own and draws 3 new ones, so he gets a fresh hand. HP by 10% and key by 50. This is a stop time. 30% damage inflicted, and then cover null for 10 counts. Destroys one of your enemy's special arts costs. That's a very good green card. He gets a full hand, gets the HP and key to use it, and then gets cover null. Ultimate. Deals massive explode damage. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. Destroys all your cards and randomly draws 4 new ones. Okay, so he gets a fresh hand here as well. 50% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 counts. And then on hit, destroys all cards to enemies. And minus 50% HP restore and minus 1 to card draw speed. And blast armor. Yeah, that looks pretty good. No endurance nullification here again. So hopefully he gets it somewhere else. That reminds me, I was wondering from animations, is this guy's ultimate projectile? It is. It is a projectile, so you gotta be careful. You're gonna have to be really careful with like Super 17 or just like missing. You never want to use this guy's ultimate at far range because that's not how projectile works. Unless they have no advantage, of course. This guy doesn't get endurance nullification. Kind of weird. Neither did the Videl anywhere, now that I think about it. We'll see. Whoa. That's a long main ability. Destroys... Oh yeah, the fact that he has a lot of ways to reset his hand and just grab new cards kind of makes me wonder, is he healing every time he draws a card? That's the only reason I would think that he has this many ways to refresh his hand, because he's getting a full hand here. Getting a full hand here. So he should be healing, I think, somewhere. Just draws the ultimate. HP by 25%, key by 50. Cancels own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. And applies the following effects to self based on the number of arts cards destroyed. 0 cards, 40% ult damage, and 40% crit rate. 30% ult damage and 30% crit rate for 1 card, and 2 cards, 20% ult damage and 20% crit rate. That very much reminds me of the green Topo. the God of Destruction candidate Topo from obviously Tournament of Power. Depending on the number of cards you destroyed on the main ability, you got a bunch of ult damage and other buffs. Similar to Red Gotenks as well, just the amount of cards you destroy when you activate your ultimate, he gets depending on the card that you destroyed. That could be interesting. Z ability. 35% attack, Daima attack, weapon wielder based strike and blast defense, and 18% Daima blast attack. He's more strike focused though, so why? Sure. Okay, let's look at his first unique. 110% damage inflicted, 30% strike damage. Yeah, see, so why is he buffing? Whatever. Reduces impact and slice damage received by 10%. 30% to damage inflicted by ally attack with Daima or attack. Okay, so that's just a permanent support buff for Daima and weapon wielder. That could be very useful. When he enters the battlefield, draws one new card when you have 3 or fewer, reduces enemy key by 30, destroys one enemy card, seals enemy special, oh my gosh, for 5 counts, seals enemy rushes and seal enemy main ability for 5 counts, and card draw speed down. Inflicts all enemies with card draw speed. Yo, that's a very good disruptive ability. Because he's reducing key, destroying cards, sealing green cards, sealing rushes, sealing main abilities, and card draw speed down. Yeah, this guy is already looking very damn good. Following effects occur when when enemy switches characters while this character is on the battlefield. Draws one new card when you have 3 or fewer, and restores own HP by 5% and key by 10. See, he's drawing more cards there. 10% damage inflicted 7 times, cannot be cancelled. -1 to own arts costs, cannot be cancelled 7 times. Shortens sub count by 2. All these are not, or the sub count isn't limited. Increases own Dragon Balls by 1 when this character is defeated. I guess that's canon, I guess, with the Dragon Ball in his chest. Following effects occur when enemy switches characters while this character is on the battlefield. Draws one new card when you have 3 or fewer. Wait, was I already here? I was already here. Whoops. If there's attack, Daima attack, weapon wielder, battle member other than this character in the party, cancels enemy buff effects when they activate a special move, arts cost, ultimate arts, or awaken arts while this character is not defeated 3 times. That's usually the tag specific things are usually an issue, but in this case, this guy only has Daima and weapon wielder as his tag, so you're really not going to be using him anywhere else. So that's fine. 3 times standard. This is blue card ult, so this isn't on rush though. Keep that in mind. He has a strike cover change that is comparable with the blue card. Plus the following effects to self every time a strike a special move arts is drawn while this character is on the battlefield. And there it is. Restores HP by 3% and key by 20. Restores the advantage engaged by 15% and 15% damage. That's why he gets so many ways to reset his hand. He gets it here, gets it here. Can get it here. Yeah, so there's the reason. As I thought so. The following effects occur if own remaining HP is 50% or below after being hit by an enemy's arts attack while this character is on the battlefield. So this isn't one combo, and this is just as soon as he hits 50%, very similar to Mecha Frieza. And who else? I guess Majin Vegeta, similar to Sword of Hope Trunks after his unique equipment. Randomly destroys one of your own cards, and draws a green card 1 time. Restores own HP by 30% 3 times. That's a lot. That's 90%. Cancels own attribute downgrades. Reduces enemy key by 51 time. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 5 to arts cost. And inflicts all enemies with 2 sub counts 7 times. Wow. Wait, what? Whoa. That's very strong ability there. Cause you could proc all of this in one combo. So let's say you're going up against like Majin Vegeta. He's comboing and you go below 50%, you go back up above 50%, and then if you go 50% below again in the same combo, you're proccing that. So you're just consistently healing there. You're reducing ki by 51 time. you're increasing their arts cost, and you're increasing sub counts up to 14 sub counts if the enemy uses 14 cards against you. That's very good. Kind of what's the word for disincentivizes? Is that the right word? Disincentivizes the enemy from doing long combos with like Vegito Blue or something like that. Applies the following effects itself after gaining 3 or more Dragon Balls while this character is not defeated one time. 70% damage inflicted, 70% key recovery, card draw speed, and then type neutral defensively. And then nullifies enemies' reduced Dragon Ball effects for 50 counts. Okay. Following effects occur when an ally activates Rising Rush one time. Increases own Dragon Balls by 2. Even if this character is defeated. Oh boy. 15% to ally crit rate. Whoa. He's giving crit rate to allies. Effect activates even if he's defeated. Minus 50% HP restoration. Yeah, he's looking very good. Let's tally up his damage. I just realized he doesn't get base card draw speed. So you want to get 3 Dragon Balls as soon as possible so he can get the card draw speed from this. Let's take his damage. 110% and then 30% is 140. 30%. This counts towards him. So 140, 170. He's stacking here, so he can get up to 7 times. So 170 plus, so 240. That's scaled differently. So 240. And then here, if he gets 3 Dragon Balls, it's 240. Damn, 310. 310%. That's very good. I mean, for a defense type. I mean, his stats are a little on the lower side, but even so. It's not like incredibly low like Fidel's is. Because, what was hers at? I mean, they're around the same, but this guy has so much more damage inflicted. I mean, yeah, they look pretty good. I mean, at least Tamagami 3 does. Videl looks kind of eh. The team gating thing is not a good thing. So hopefully Daima's doing good. Busaga's gonna get buffs again, but it's whatever. In terms of equipments, we should be getting PvP resets today, so we should be getting a new piece of equipment there. I think they announced the co-op equipment too. But I don't think does co-op reset today? No, it resets next week. We do have confirmation that Ultra Super Gogeta is getting his unique or his platinum equipment, but it is not in the game files just yet. So we're gonna have to wait another week. Here's the PvP equipment for Daima or Goku. Okay. Base blast attack 15%, HP 10%, strike attack 15%, and 15% to pure strike if this character is weapon wielder or tagged Super Saiyan 2. I mean, they've been releasing this with PvP every season. This one, I think it's a little... I mean, you are getting 15% pure strike here, but you're getting double offenses without any like defenses or special move. The HP is always good, but no defenses here, so... I mean, obviously I'll farm this up, but keep that in mind. No defenses. We should be getting something else. No awaken equipment, though, because it hasn't reset yet. What else we got? Is that it? Oh, wait, I just saw something. What was that? Here. Oh, yeah, the Daima unique equipment. Base blast defense, 20%. Blue card and HP restoration, 15%. And then strike attack, 35%. Yeah, that's pretty good. No HP, though, which is kind of sucks. But if you have a unit that doesn't have that many equipment options and they are Daima, then this is a pretty good equipment to run. Very standard. I think that's all we're getting in terms of equipment. Yeah, I need to farm that. Yeah. In terms of data mines, I believe Bonanza's coming back this week. Let me find everything. Here, so we are getting a new sale. It's probably gonna be pretty expensive. It comes in 6,000. It's usually expensive. New background was Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We're getting. Oh yeah, they did announce this during reveals and stuff, and you are able to get Z power, left Z power this time. So be sure to grind this if you just need someone limit broken. We are getting a new raid this Friday against Fat Boo. Getting a new challenge battle. And this is the expected trials. So this is, they're finally bringing it back. This is very similar to, let me show you in game. This is similar to the stuff we got for Superhero. Like, let me find it. Like this. Just a bunch of free stuff. So obviously with this, you can actually get Z power for the new Daima characters, Tamagami 3 and the Daima Goku. The only condition is you need to have them. See here, you needed this character, so you're gonna need the Daima Goku and Tamagami 3. You get 600 free Z power for each of them. You also get Chrono Crystals, which is always nice. Yeah, I think Battle 2. Yeah, see, you get free Z power for them. So yeah, just a bunch of free stuff. Always appreciated. Let's see. Anything else? Was there anything in here? No. This is the banner for Super Saiyan 3. This is the banner for Daima. New PvP season. New card draws or new art sleeves for Daima. So Mini Piccolo and Mini Android 18. We got Fish Goku. That's pretty funny. We got the Little Mai and the Pilaf Squad or whatever. Super Saiyan 3 card sleeves. That is sick. New raid boost units. New background. That's the equipment. Here's the featured units for the Super Saiyan 2 banner. Goku's could be runnable. Super Vegeta is Super Vegeta. Beast Gohan's they're decent. Good bench. He can still be ran, but you gotta be careful of Vegito Blue. Bench. He's actually pretty good with his unique, I mean, not good, but like runnable with his unique equipment. This I mean, I took a look at these banners already, and it's Diamond banner is so far and above better. Because like the only person you're gonna be using in battle in this list is gonna be maybe Videl, the new character, God Goku maybe, Beast Gohan maybe, these guys, him maybe, and Kid Buu. Now let's take a look at this banner. Off rip, you have Ultimate Gohan, still top 10 in my opinion. I think I put it on number 5 in my tier list. Universal Spirit Bomb can still tank. They just got a unique equipment. Path to Power needs a unique equipment. They got a unique equipment. They got a unique equipment. I don't know why he's on here. This could be indication that he's in line for Zenkai, and I hope so, because he very much deserves it. Super Saiyan 2, I guess, just for a Zenkai buffer for him. Anything else? Is Bonanza not happening? I guess Bonanza isn't coming back today, which sucks. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for this weekly reset. If you guys are planning to summon, let me know down in the comments. If you guys aren't, let me know in the comments. I understand that some people aren't as hyped for Daima, which is acceptable, but let's just keep in mind this is a new anime that is still running right now, and I think that's pretty damn impressive. So let's keep the complaining, quote unquote, to a minimum. Especially if you're not going to give criticism, do criticism back, anything constructive. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.